other smaller stuff, pendants, rings, etc. But don't really want to get rid of the armor. She also has a cool helmet, by the way, but I didn't use it for the menu. The fuck happened with my character?
The Arathi Highlands, once bitterly contested, have seen a tenuous ceasefire between the Horde and the Alliance. But though the armistice brought a measure of peace, a new threat has thrown the region into chaos. Stromgarde is under siege, and Hammerfall has suffered heavy losses. You have answered the call for aid, and stand ready to join the fight. Band together with the Horde and the Alliance to secure the Arathi Highlands.
Cool. She ran, like in a cinematic. Catch-up experience, yeah, we need more experience. I would want it to be at level 49. What we don't want is a different look. Also, I like this sword, because I was very proud of this sword back in the day. It's literally an elite epic sword I got in an instance. But they nerfed the stats, so it sucks. It has really bad stats now. Sucks. So it's pretty cool to have a classic character in retail that looks awesome. Gnoll. Those gnolls, by the way, look like the gnolls that my teammate on Warcraft Total War has added for Warcraft Total War on his version of the latest version of the mod. With the big map I got and the files. Gonna add them to all the versions except the classic one. Why am I with the Horde here? What? Private Bellatrix. The Alliance. Why in God's name are there Horde characters like orcs on player? Orc player. Why are they next to the humans? They are enemies. I do not know why we are in the same location. This is a Horde place. What? They do have shoulder pads that look Horde-ish, which is pretty cool. Speak to this guy. Problem is I cannot read at all the text because it's too small. Really sucks.
Control your power, or it will control you.
You can look at characters like this. But I don't like that.
We all have our ghosts.
I do not like how the interface looks currently. Navigation. I want some kind of slider. I believe there was one, but I don't remember where. We want the text to be bigger so I can actually read the text. Because currently I can't read shit. I can read the menu here, but I couldn't read shit in that quest log. And we want to be able to read the quest log. Makes for better immersion. A lot of storage is text based in World of Warcraft. So we do not want it to not be, you know, readable. Sound, social, interface, text scale, extra large. This might solve it. I think it became a little bit better, but not good enough. large, huge, gigantic. I'm not certain if it actually worked here.
I will never forget.
Why are there gnolls in the air? What? So these are the gnoll models that he decided to replace the old. We had two older classic gnolls in Warcraft Total War, and I believe he replaced them with models that looked like this, I believe. For the next version of Warcraft Total War with the giant map. And I believe there are 3 units, so 1 new unit and 2 replacements, and classic 2nd edition will also get them for sure. But not the classic one, it will keep the old ones. Might get the one that is a new unit, but I don't know for certain. But it will not replace the older ones on the classic one, because the point of the classic one is to keep the old one. Okay. I do not know why it lagged out here. I think it got stuck. Okay, the quest. They cannot read this.
Be careful who you
So
trust.
they failed. We'll go back to medium. This is not exactly good. Character name size, I don't care about that. Spell capacity. We need something that makes the quest text more easy to read. Subtitles. General. Name size. I can increase the name size. I don't believe this will have an effect on the actual text. The quests. I don't care. That's a Jaina Proudmoore, by the way. I didn't recognize her because she looks very different from all the Jaina Proudmoore. She's all this version of World of Warcraft with white hair and stuff. I remember her as, you know, the young blonde mage Jaina Proudmoore. So I didn't realize it was Jaina Proudmoore until I saw the text. Okay, yeah. I'm used to the young version of the character. Anyway, let's see, the one from Warcraft 3. That was the same in World of Warcraft for the first few versions. No, I don't know how to do that. You'll have to look up how to increase the quest text later.
The Highlands have seen more than enough conflict. We have to end this before it can escalate.
She doesn't look any good like this. Yeah, the model is good, but let's face it, old Jaina is not as cool as the young one. She has blonde hair instead of white. My character looks exactly the same as she did back when Jaina was young. No point aging her up. Maybe the story made it necessary. But otherwise I would have probably kept it the same. All Jaina looked very similar to my character, actually. Yeah, which I think looks better. She didn't look anything like my character in terms of armor and such, but she looked like mine in the face. Very similar in the face. Slight differences. need to kill gnolls, I think. There might be other missions to do here as well. Let's see, so there's some kind of war going on. This place has both Horde and Alliance troops. Interesting. I don't know whether they mixed the Alliance troops and the Horde troops here. In old World of Warcraft, if you ran around in a Horde area with Orc guards and such, you would be attacked if you were Alliance. And of course, the Horde and the Alliance players would never be in the same location without PvP or player versus player functions, so they would be able to kill us if we were Alliance. We would be able to kill them if they were something else. Here we have a lot of gnolls. Never seen these gnolls before in World of Warcraft. They are modern gnolls. But this is a player. There are some new races here in the retail. We didn't check out the creations area. There are probably enemies here. Gnoll enemies. Graphics are better. Looks better. So you need to kill gnolls. Their level. Good question. What I like about Classic is that if you level up a character, they will probably always remain the same level until the servers are shut down. Unlike in this version where they add new expansions all the time and then nerf the characters. Even if I level her up again to the max level, they might nerf her in a few years and she will be back down again, which I don't like. I think should keep them where they are, so you don't have to restart from an earlier point again. Level 80. Yeah, level 80 and level 22. Should have mounts available too. Shit. 80. Is Jaina keeping the nulls in the air for some reason? This isn't a starting area, there are literally level 80 guys around. Leveling her up to level 80 would be cheating if she was not close to 80. 50 would have been perfect. Just one level from 50. Okay, but we do not have time with this. She's private BellatrixOld, by the way, she has a title. She had this elite weapon, Night Blade. What else did she have? She had hard to read. I'm on a bit away from the TV. She had mostly green and blue stuff. The weapon was elite with purple colors. The Night Blade, I believe. Nerfed now. It was used to be way better in the past. We do not own the new expansion, that's why we can't do housing. Dungeon Finder, Raid Finder, pre-made groups, Guild Finder, find a community. Okay, we don't care about communities and dungeons, etc. right now. That's the shop. Doesn't work for some reason. Used to work in 2025. Here is the area with the mounts, but I believe they have changed the mounts. Charger looks better now, it's like it's been updated. Been updated a lot. Never seen that one before. Look at the others. We have the war horse. Still the old horse. This is the old mount I used to have at level 30 with the Paladin. And we have some other custom mounts, including a griffin. And the mage horse that the mages get level 30. Night Elven sabers, tigers. This like demonic warlock like horse. We have some others. Renewed Proto-Drake. Never saw this one before. I didn't know I had a Proto-Drake. Maybe I lost something else, because this one I certainly didn't have when I tried this character in the past. Renewed Proto-Drake. Certainly new. Never seen it before. Achievement: Dragon Isles, a new friend. As the Isles awaits, these Proto-Drakes answer the call to soar the skies alongside mortals. This is a new dragon drake that I've never seen before, that I now have access to, that I can ride, it can fly to. Really cool. We'll try it later. And we have the gnome, the level 30 mount, the Mechanostrider. This is the red one. Purple elected the dwarf mount, level 30, like an elephant. And we have this one, I got it as a bonus actually a week ago or so when I logged in with the Demon Hunter Blood Elf, and she got this Scourge Meat Wagon siege engine. So this is an undead siege engine, a meat wagon, used by the Scourge in Warcraft 3. It's a really cool mount, we can use it with all the characters. We have the Iron Sky River. Thought it was a dragon when I bought it back in 2014. I bought quite a few mounts back in 2014 when I tried the free version of the Deathwing expansion. I think it was named Deathwing. The dragon is named Deathwing anyway, that destroys the world and such. But anyway, this one wasn't a dragon. It was a wyvern, but really cool wyvern with a jetpack. I thought it was a dragon, that's why I bought it. Highland Drake, another Drake. Dragon Isles, never seen this one before. This is another dragon. 4 legs, blue dragon. It's really cool. Never used this one. The Proto-Drake only has 2 legs. Very different Proto-Drake from the one we have in Warcraft. The classic one I think looked better. Looked more like a dragon. I wish they would have had the classic one. Anyway, still cool, but the classic models just had a better style, in my opinion. You can say the models are better for the new ones, but the style was better with the classic. Like, they had a different style. Okay, Highland Drake. They look more... If this is an adult Drake, then it looks more like a cute version of the dragon here. Whereas the old style would have made him look way more aggressive and like a proper dragon. This one looks less hostile than the old style. The old style was more aggressive, which I obviously prefer. Okay, Heart of the Aspects seems to be bugged out for some reason. I used to have this is the one, another dragon that I actually bought in 2014. Heart of the Aspects. This one I think I bought at some point too in 2014. Charger is the Paladin upgraded mount that you get later. And when I tried this one last year in 2025, it didn't have these cool effects and didn't look nearly as cool. So they have upgraded the model for the Charger mount of the Paladin. The old one looked like this one, the old mount. See the old model here, looks outdated, and the Charger had a similar model but with these armor equipment, but now it has a modern model which is much cooler. Let's use it. Yeah, it has a modern horse model. I believe my teammate on Warcraft War didn't want to use custom human mounts because he thought they were too outdated, and that's true. But this one is actually upgraded now to use a modern model. Might be a reason to use this mount instead of a Warhammer mount in the future for the humans. See, this is the armored Paladin mount. Would be pretty cool. I prefer this new model for the horse. The old one looked too outdated. Yeah, this was a good update, but the model of the horse now looks a little bit too good compared to the model of the rider. Also, by the way, I am pretty sure that I had a helmet somewhere too. Question is where? This is my helmet. Old school helmet, pretty cool. Just didn't want it in the menu. You can also walk. Look pretty cool with his helmet. Although it's outdated now. Tail model is outdated. I like the style. New horse is a great improvement. Alright, we need to kill gnolls. 0 out of 10 gnolls slain. I like the effects of this horse. Didn't have any effects in the past. Now it looks like an elite mount. Cool. It's a Paladin. This mount would certainly fit very well in Warcraft of War instead of a Warhammer mount. Alright, but anyway, need to kill the gnolls. Played for more than an hour, I believe. I haven't really done anything besides spoken and moved around circles. Where are the gnolls? Already dead. No, it wasn't dead. What level are they? 21. Fuck, he's gonna steal it from him. Okay, we will dismount. Actually look pretty cool like this. When she's gonna battle we could as well. We don't need to walk. Ah, that's all. Fuck. Wanted to kill a gnoll. Played in a while, so I don't remember the attacks. There's a lot of new attacks that I've never used before. Tried the character last year, but I didn't actually try the new skills. Fuck, she can attack from the mount. She's not very good with her attack, but she can still do damage. The reason she is not very good is obviously because they nerfed the character's gear, not just her levels. So, like the damage is not what it used to be with this elite sword. She can still kill them. I like the idea of playing with the old look. Horde Grunt. So killed one Gnoll. So these are the new Gnolls that I never seen before. The models are certainly better, but they look more like hyenas. No, the old ones look like hyenas too, but I believe that these ones, well, cool, and also using better models, do not have the same uniqueness. The old ones look more unique for Warcraft. These ones look like just hyenas on 2 feet, while the others looked had a more distinct art style, which I prefer. It's true they are updated. With the female human paladins, I like that they showed more skin with the old armors. Don't like when they cover them up. It's more fuck, we are almost dead. Yeah, I prefer when they have Xena Warrior Princess look. You know, in Xena Warrior Princess TV show from 1995 to 2001, I believe. The characters also showed a lot of skin while still being warriors. You need to heal. Remember, this is a healing ability. So about the attacks, switch flight style. That's not something we need to use here. Aura Mastery. Use that. Light of Dawn. Healing. Holy Shock. Triggers a burst of light. Okay. I will let it try. This is one of the new races. Don't remember their name, but they are some kind of dragon people. I think they are neutrals too, like the Pandaren. There are too few gnolls here. Most of them are dead all the time. There are 70 night elves. Let's move up there. Flying wyverns here. What are these? Too few enemies in these parts. Always liked that she had the Horde, the shoulder pads. Looked cool. Here we have an instance. I don't know which one. Can't enter. Thought it was cool with the intro. It started where she ran this place. There are too few gnolls available. Oh, this one is high level. Alright. We need to kill 4 more gnolls. Here we have one. Mastery. Ah, fuck, I clicked wrongly. Need to find 3 more. There's a horde around. Another one. Need to take them out before other players take them out. You want to earn any points. But it's fine as long as we have hit them first. If they are killed by someone else, it still counts. The heal. Judges target. Sucks that we have so many healing abilities and almost no attacks. Crusader, Devotion, Concentration, Devotion. Increases mounted speed. Part and raid members within 60 yards are hosted by their devotion using damage taken. Yeah, that's better. That one is pretty good at attack. We need to check how to... We need to change the abilities to be more based on attack, less on healing later. We have 2 more gnolls we need to kill. Check skills. Talents. I'm not happy with the current attacks. So we have holy. During avenging Rat, judgment is empowered into Hammer of Rat. Okay. Feast of Justice, Hammers of Justice cooldown is reduced. Yes, reward after cleanse successfully removes an effect from an ally. They are healed for. Okay. Fine spurs. Most of these are not attacks. Okay. We'll do that one. With 2 points. Turn evil. The power of the light compels an undead, aberration or demon target to flee for up to 40 seconds. Damage may break the effect. Okay. Blinding light. Greater judgment. You'll pick that one. That attack is pretty good. Most of them are not. Fuck. This is the steed, it shouldn't be there. Fuck. It's like I think it's an attack and then it's not. We have too many healing abilities. Only have one good attack it seems. It's not easy to win the bad stats and the bad attacks. Need to switch out the attacks. Yeah. Right, one more to go. Can heal ourselves after the battle, so that's fine. It's an oak. 2 oaks here. The rest haven't respawned yet. Let's kill that beast. These wolves were easier to kill. As we can see, they look more cute in the modern style. They do not look as aggressive. I mean, I remember the old Scarlet Hyena dogs. They looked way more aggressive. These ones are actually very, what should I say, domesticated in their looks. These guys looked a little bit better, but it's like the wolves that sit there, they have not as aggressive look. The faces are not as aggressive, which ruins the feeling a bit. We don't want them to be cute, like, you know, if you want girls to like the game, you would make them cute, but if you want actual boys to like it, it's not the right path. Of course I'm not a boy, but what I'm saying is that men and boys, we prefer them looking grim and dark and scary. Girls prefer them looking cute. Fuck, I'm almost dead. So we couldn't win against 2. to retreat. Horde characters. Turn in the quest now, by the way.
The time for dreaming is over. I will do what I can.
Alright, done. Okay, we received a word. Nearby farm is under attack by ogres and kobolds. We have to move before more lives are lost.
The
Except
Alliance will endure.
This is starting to look like
here
a
at
coordinated
one,
assault.
ride a flying mount. Ride a flying mount. Okay, we'll do that. Have a few. Could take the drakes. Do not know what the fuck happened now. We only have these. These are the flying ones, I say. Even this one can fly. We'll pick one of the new ones. Oh, this was huge. I always wanted a real dragon in World of Warcraft. Sadly, it's the new art style. The new Drake just looks much more, how should I put it, cartoony and less scary. They don't look as grim and cool. You can fly with it and it's still cool, but you know, let's see, it's still pretty cool, but I just don't like the colors. The old one had more of an inferno-like color. It's more like a meteor in its color. Looked better, in my opinion. Looked like something from Game of Thrones. Well, this one looks like something more cartoony. Okay. Cool to have flying mount. Mount up by clicking the build icon. Changes. Okay. I have already mounted this thing. Maybe there's a different one here. different flying mechanism here. Ah, so this is how to fly using the new method. They fly more like gliding mount. I don't think it's as cool. And they are still in the air. They do flex their wings and move down on the ground. They glide around. Look at this, they are more gliding, which I think is less impressive than the other one where they flex their wings. It requires less of an effort with animations, I guess. I prefer the other one. Mount. Change this back. This is much better. They actually flex their wings. This looks like they are actually flying. It's a minor difference in how it looks, but still looks way better. When they stand still, they flex their wings without going back to the ground. And they fly around like this. Yeah, this is how I prefer flying. The other is cool, but and probably faster too, but this is proper flying with their wings, and the other one is a cheaper version where they just glide around with their wings, which doesn't look as realistic. Oh, we have some dinosaurs down there. Highland Strider, level 21. I think enemies automatically are the same level as the player in the modern version of World of Warcraft. Some spiders too. Where are we on the map, by the way? Arathi Highlands. Arathi Highlands, they should be... No. Kingdoms. Should they be here? Yeah. We are here. Meat Farmer Brook at Ghostek Farm. We need to go there. Can even move with the map like this. Cool. Yeah, the new drakes are not nearly as cool as the old ones. It would have been cooler to have one of the older. It actually looked like a dangerous drake. Anyway, these are too cartoony. They don't look scary enough or realistic enough or whatever. Let's see, where are we now? We are past the area where we should be. This is the farm, I believe. Shrek Farm. Is that the guy?
Raiding farms. The ogres and kobolds must be gathering supplies for a larger strike.
Alright. The Drake is still cool. The problem is I have seen the older one and think it looked better. Okay, now let's see. My beautiful pumpkins, accept. 4 prized pumpkin recovered by killing creatures here. So level 22 orc, but it's a player. Jaina is here. Ah. He's riding a weird werewolf. Molten werewolf or something. No idea what it is.
The true battle lies ahead.
Need to be closer to
The way
target.
forward will not be easy.
Need to have 0 out of 1 rocks slain.
What would you ask the daughter of the sea?
Or my bow is... We have an ally or something. Yeah, he follows me. Okay. Dismount. He does follow me around. An orc. They used to be enemies. There are the ogres. Let's attack. We have an ally. Let's enter one ogre here. Let's kill the ogre. By the way, I think these ogres looked way better than the ones we have. I believe Paladin has added a new ogre that looks exactly like the old ogre but with an HD model. This one looks a lot cooler than it. By the way, I'm almost dead. Oh, we healed a lot there. Yeah, we are not really as strong as we used to be. This is the same attack, Holy Frog. We shouldn't have the same attack in two locations. Okay, and we need to check the talents. No, we don't need that. We need to replace these, but I don't remember how to do it. We used to have way more slots back in the day. I remember when I played Classic, and this was Classic that we had, and this was Wrath of the Lich King that we had like a lot of different slots where we could place these. We had them here as well. Now we have almost no room at all. Very weird. Let's loot this body. No, that only crap stuff. Those are the kobolds. Kobolds look actually better now than in the past. Like similar but with better models. Yeah, those ogres with the armor look pretty cool. The dogs look too cute. Do not approve of Blizzard's focus on girls and what they like. I mean, come on. You don't want them to be cute, you want them to be scary and looking more like monsters. I mean, if you wanted them to be cute, you would play like Sims or something. Well, Warcraft is supposed to be like based on an old war game, strategy game between orcs and monsters and humans and trolls and such. It's not supposed to be a cute game. Sucks. It changes like that. Need to heal. Ah, fuck, I clicked on the mount again. You have too many non-combat abilities here. Managed to win somehow. I need to heal. I think the ogres are too strong. Got help in defeating the previous ogre. So, prized pumpkin recovered and rank slain. Probably a boss. He'll probably be too strong. These ogres look pretty cool. Their shoulder pads. They actually look better than the old ones. Pumpkins. Kobold fire maker. Enter this building. See if there is anything here. Here maybe. Nothing here. Oh, there's rank. He's a boss likely. And our allies do nothing. What? I think this one is too strong. Or a mastery. Got help from other players, very good. You would have lost otherwise. You might still die. dead now. Perfect. Finished the quest to kill the boss. Awesome. We got help from this guy, Hundar the Kingslayer.
What do you need?
Druid. Certain what level. Ready for turn-in, but you need 4 prized pumpkin recovered. I don't know where I will get those. Maybe inside there. There's a prized pumpkin. This guy was at level something. Got 1. We need more of those pumpkins. One there. I need this one too. 2. I need 2 more. This guy can carry a lot of stuff, it seems. I need to get this one too. 3. I need 1 more to finish the quest. Over there. Good, 4. I just need to go back. Fuck, an enemy spotted us, charged. I don't want to fight. They are not that easy to fight here. Enemies scale to your level now. But we saw the ogre was too strong to fight alone. Well, orcs usually need friends to beat bosses.
Well met. Let honor guide your path.
Alright,
A long road lies before us.
finished 2 quests there. Still far from leveling up. We're at level 22 still. We only have this little experience. Alright, we need 7 poorly written plans. Best laid plans of kobolds and ogres. You'd probably need to kill the kobolds and ogres and get plans from their bodies. And as we saw, they weren't easy to kill. Yeah, this Jaina, she has slight blonde hair, but yeah, she looks like shit compared to old Jaina. Should have stuck to the old model. Anyway, she's still the old model in the classic version, but I'm not playing the classic one. Let's kill this kobold. Okay. Divine shield. Should be able to kill the kobold. They did put up a fight. Good, one. And we got some plans. We need to kill more of them. I think the ogres are too strong. So we will focus on killing kobolds. Music is lovely in this game too. Don't know where they are. Kobold will attack him. So I'm like playing an ancient Paladin. That's the point. You don't want her to be modern. You want her to be like an ancient Paladin from ages ago who has spawned into the world again. Even if it means she's weakened. Kill the gnoll. It's good. But another plan document. Need a few more. No idea why we can cooperate with horde characters. Oh, there are some enemies, but they are two. We don't want to fight two. It might be too difficult. There's another one. Kill that one. Yeah, those ogres look pretty cool. Alright, we'll heal. Paladin can heal, but her healing abilities are not very good. Druid has way better healing abilities, and the priest especially. The main point of the priest is to heal. The paladin is like a mix between a warrior and a priest. And the druid, they are... well, they are more like a spellcaster, and a priest. Oh, I wasted that. Now it will take 10 minutes until I can use it again. Fuck. That one was very good. It healed almost full health, and probably did full health, and would have been better used if we are close to death. The kobolds are no match. But the ogres are too strong.
I don't have a target.
Alright, we need 3 more plans. We need to avoid the ogres. There's another one of the kobolds. Fuck, there are two. That could be a problem. We can handle two of them. Yeah, there will be a problem if another one. Right. Yeah, divine shield. Nice. Build. Yeah. Good. One is down. Good. Really like the music though. Good. Took him out. And we need one more. We have finished the quest. Alright, let's begin the quest. Oh, this is Thrall, leader of the Horde. So Jaina, Lady Jaina, Proudmoore and Thrall are on the same side. Warchief.
Well met for Azeroth.
We gain some experience. You can speak to Jaina. Jaina, new quest.
The plans you recovered suggest
Travel to Stromgarde Keep.
We must make haste.
Okay. Should I follow these guys? No. Stromgarde Keep. It's over there. Fuck. Also, by the way, what is this? Items. Head. Okay, clicked something there. find the fucking mounts. I thought this was exactly where I found them in the past. This is some kind of accessory area where you can see all the available accessories, sets, items. Ah, here, mounts. What happened with the non-flying mounts? What? Can only get the flying mounts here. Okay, we want this charger. I got it the old school way, playing the game. Didn't buy it. The model got updated this year. Really cool. And could also use some of the pets. They do not really help in fighting, but they kind of we did try some pet battles last year. So I have these are my best ones, the little Ragnaros and the Cenarian Hatchling and the Frost one. Frost one is rare because it's done from the Ratfleet King Collector's Edition. We'll go with it for that reason. You can fight in the pet battles, but they cannot fight actual enemies in the game. So yeah, this one is the most rare because it's the Collector's Edition. Frost Worm Dragon. So you need to go to Stromgarde Keep. You'll do so by the road. Yeah, the new horse is really good looking. Let's check. We should continue this route towards Stromgarde Keep. Dinosaurs in these parts. Didn't recall that. Hardly ever were in this area back in the day. There's Stromgarde Keep. Remember Stromgarde being red. So if it's any different color from red, they have changed that, because back in the day Stromgarde had red houses and red walls, which fit with how it looked back then. This that level 21 Etin Crusher, kind of giant. Seems Stromgarde is under attack. They might attack us. Look at that giant. Level 21 Elite. Really cool. Where there are like siege engines being used against Stromgarde's walls here. They're ogres, fuck. He might die if we have to fight more than one. Might die anyway. Giant ogres, red ogres, also look better than the original ones. I prefer the armored ones from that farm, but these Anyway, I think we will be able to win against this one. It's weaker than the other ones fought earlier. We need to be careful not to aggro too many if we're gonna enter Stromgarde Keep. This one is just level 21, it's not elite. Need to heal. I will win this fight. Good, move on. Jesus, what the fuck is that? Level 21 elite. Jesus Christ, dude. Over there. I do not want to fight that giant. Is that Etin Crusher? They're huge. Let's heal up.
I'm out of range.
Alright, so Stromgarde is under attack. These Stromgarde soldiers have new armors. It's clear that Stromgarde has been rebuilt. He says they attacked. I might die because they are too many. Let's run. Also no joke. Fuckers. We can handle one for sure. It's despawned. This is like a new world of Warcraft. Old Stromgarde was red, with red roofs and stuff. The new Stromgarde has blue roofs like Lordaeron used to. In the past, the Kingdom of Lordaeron had blue roofs. So this looks more like Lordaeron. Well, old Stromgarde looked was more reddish. So that's why this place looks more recent. With Stormwind banners here. Travel to Stromgarde Keep. We are at Stromgarde Keep now. Maybe we need to go. No, we should speak to the guys at the gate. Might be attacked there. They're really dangerous creatures outside. The place is under siege. I believe in lore that the undead Scourge took over Stromgarde at some point, but killed it off. Killed the king or prince or whatever. And they ruined the city. Maybe it has been rebuilt or something. You need to speak to someone. Up there, I see. How do we get up to the walls though? Really cool. We are playing like new stuff but with a really old character. It's an old character from 2004 or 5 experiencing new stuff in the game. It's pretty cool. I might enter here. The barracks. Can sit down here too, but it didn't look perfect. The bench is a bit too tall, or the sitting animation is a bit too low. The benches. What about the chairs then? Look better, I believe. Not perfect. Still like that we can sit down, but it looked better in the Star Wars game. They fit the actual chairs and benches better. Need to get up to the walls. It's good that the enemies scale to our level too. That means that we can handle most enemies. They are not too many. But it sucks that giants, like the giant ogres, etc., might be too strong if you do not have a party. That's the bad thing about retail, well, Warcraft, that you cannot defeat the bosses without a team. Now how do we get up to the walls?
Have you come from far away?
Yes, from Stormwind City. Alright. I do not know how to go up to the walls. Here's another entrance. Stromgarde. Wait a second, there's a hidden entrance here. Seems this place was guarded. There we have rambling guardians. See, we entered the main gate, which was more heavily infested by enemies. So we are supposed to help defend Stromgarde. We can also walk. I need to speak to someone up there, but I don't know how to get up there. I like the old style. How do we get up to the walls? Music is very good. It's new, but I like it. Alright, so we need to find a way up to the walls.
Lord Admiral's favor, friend.
Lot of civilians here.
Fight for what I believe in.
Good citizens. Stromgarde in Warcraft Total War is based on old Stromgarde, which was a red city. So, otherwise it would have had blue roofs like Lordaeron. I do not know how to enter the walls. It's another section of city. Most of the city is still intact despite the war. I think they should have added more damage inside the city because of the siege engines, like damaged buildings maybe. Would have made sense. Burning buildings and such. Destroyed towers. But anyway, we need to find a way up there. Cannot interact with the characters. They cannot sell stuff. I believe the quest is to help defending Stromgarde. How the fuck do we... Ah, now I know how we will enter the walls. With our mount. Flying mount. We need to use flying mount, as I say. I've never used this one before, let's use it now. Could have used flown into the city and avoided the enemies. Okay. This is Stromgarde. This is how we needed to do it. Alright. There was no other way up here. My mistake. Oh, we have Jaina and Thrall here now. They seem to be in many locations at once. Right, complete quest. Accept.
Can set the world aflame.
What is the new quest? 0 out of 4 catapults destroyed.
Meet up with us once you've disrupted their forces.
Together.
Respawned a water elemental too. Mages used to be able to do that. Sucks that the players cannot do it anymore. They left after giving me the quest. So the question is what to do now. Report the Ogre Siege. Repel the Ogre Siege and 0 to 4. Catapults destroyed. Repel the ogre siege. You need to fight. They are dangerous. You can defeat one ogre. Ogre siege. I need to destroy those catapults. Alright, we'll do that. We'll summon the new dragons. Level 21. Repelling the siege. So you need to kill this guy. Had a Kobold too, which is bad. I might have to kill him first. Mission might be too difficult too. Ah, the Kobold is dead. Perfect. Now we just need to kill this guy too. We could win against this guy if he doesn't get reinforcements. Jesus! He got reinforcements by that giant. Fuck. Jesus, we are dead. He got reinforcements by a fucking giant. He would have won otherwise. He fell. Fuck, I could have won that battle if this giant didn't show up. He's literally elite. We cannot win against him. 6 minutes until release. Recap. Release spirit. We'll wait 6 minutes. Yeah, we almost did it. We have 4% here, so we need to kill a lot of enemies to complete this quest. So it wasn't all for nothing. We still did 4% by killing that Kobold. We had almost killed the ogre, so we should have. We were almost getting maybe 4% more. We would have done maybe 8%. But we also needed to destroy the catapult, but we couldn't because the catapults are defended by one Kobold and one ogre. As far as I can see, we can defeat them if they are not reinforced by those giants that walk around all the time. We are unlucky there. We fell in battle. Recap. Release spirit. Maybe we should release the spirit. played for quite a while now, by the way. Played for like 1.5 hours or 2.5 hours, one of those. It was quite fun playing with this severely nerfed old characters. Release spirit, we can do that. Oh, we start here. There's the body. It's not that far away. Need to reach the body to respawn. I need to go back. I need to mount for the attack. That guy was the one that interfered. Pelling the siege. He had almost defeated that one. Not that I don't like the dragons, it's that they are too lightly colored. They don't look as cool as the old dragons. The old dragons had like different shapes too of their heads and such, which made them look more... what should I say? They looked more dangerous, maybe. These ones look like more friendly versions, or more cartoony versions. Let's see. Can do this one. Destroy that. Now I need to mount up before they attack me. They can all spawn there just after they flew up in the air. So you need to do 3 more. An ogre basher over there. The enemies there. That worked. And I will leave. 2 more. That one is too close to an ogre. That one too, we tried that one, it failed. There's another encampment. It looks like a horde one. Don't know if they are friendly or not. They look hostile. Level of their elites. Weird looking things. At least we're safe on the dragon. They can't attack us. Could probably defeat that one if this guy doesn't interfere. Try that one and it interfered. Good. Good. He used the fact that the ogre was attacked by some other players there. We took the catapult while they attacked the ogre. Now it's just one more catapult that we need to destroy. Good. We are done with that quest. Meet Jaina near Algorok. There. Still have the Thrall quest. That's difficult, we need to kill the enemies. I think I want to change my mount a little bit. We need to move to a safe location first. So this is Stromgarde. We have some buildings with reddish or brownish roofs. Alright, this is a proper dragon. Because it's the new style, we don't really like it. This one is more old school. But I don't like this one too much either, because it's not a traditional dragon. Still prefer it over the other ones. I'll use this one. Still like the style more of this one. This one was bought through a shop back in 2014 when it worked fine on my computer. Camera is better here too. Zooms in on the rider instead of above the rider. This is pretty cool mount. Fortunately I never had one of those old dragons. Iron Skyway, this is the coolest one, even if it's not a dragon. I don't remember how to make them roar. Because on space they used to move up in the air. Almost moved into the ogres there. I like how the camera moves towards the character on the older flying mounts instead of above them. Now we needed to go to Jaina. Catapult bombardment. Down there. This one was also bought, but it's no longer available, unlike the other dragon. And I like the jetpacks. Thought it was a dragon, it's a wyvern actually. Kind of armored wyvern.
I will do what I can.
Complete quest. Gain some experience. We have increased quite a bit. There. On B we bring up all the inventory stuff. Okay. And we bring up the talents. M, the map that I already knew. And this map on L. Journal. Professions, okay. We have mining, blacksmithing. Oh yeah. Okay, on E. Bring up that. Quest log is here. No, it's what I have done. Here I have the same friends as on my Battle.net account, I believe. They are not my old friends from World of Warcraft. Okay, and we have some others too. They don't recognize. Maybe it's my own character, Himmelmass. Himmelmass for sure. Paladin for sure. Okay. Focus on a quest by clicking this icon. The Warcraft Total War mod, by the way, for Medieval Total War Kingdoms will get an update soon for all the versions, including the classic one. And the updates will of course incorporate any custom climates released separately in January this year, 2026, but we will also include remade Thrall characters or units, and a few of them have been remade and will be included, and we will include remade Murlocs and remade Gnolls. And the stone guards of the Dark Iron Dwarves have been remade, but the skin for the Iron Guards or Iron Dwarves haven't been remade yet, so the old one will still be kept for the Iron Dwarves, and then the new one will be unique for the Dark Irons. So it will be added as a new unit. The Gnolls are 3 units instead of 2, so there will be 1 new unit for Gnolls. The other 2 will replace the older ones. In the classic version we won't replace them, but in the classic second version and in the main version we will replace them. They will have updated models that look similar to these guys that we have fought in this episode. Then the Murlocs will be upgraded as well, and will replace the older ones in all versions, including the classic one, because the old World of Warcraft classic Murlocs crashed the game randomly in battle. In the middle of battles or at the end of battles, and because we couldn't fix this and would have needed to, I believe Panther would have needed to, or Thrall, Panther Chieftain on Total War Center, Thrall on the Discord, he would have needed to re-rig them and he decided to update the models and he weird it. So that's why we want the non-crashed. I believe the non-crashing Murlocs in all the versions, even the classic one. Even though I like the old Murlocs in how they look, but because they crash at the end of battles, it's not very fun to have. I believe I played the same battle 3 times as the Blood Elves, where I had a cooperative hot seat campaign where I played as both the Blood Elves and the Naga, and they were backed up by the Murlocs, and at the end of the battle the Murlocs caused a crash in all 3 battles, and yeah, we need them replaced in all versions so that they no longer crash. But thank you for watching. We'll continue this later. I had fun playing with my old Paladin and doing new stuff that I've never done before. So we are in the Arathi Highlands next to Stromgarde, and that means we are in the Eastern Kingdoms, and that we are in a place where I have been before, but I've never played this version. We have all of these lands now. We have Azeroth, Kalimdor, Eastern Kingdoms, Northrend. I played mostly in the Eastern Kingdoms using the Alliance characters. I've been in the area, but I've never done these quests before. Then we have Kalimdor. I did most of the Blood stuff here, some here. And then we have, of course, Northrend. I only did the Death Knight stuff here, but I did very little. I believe, no, we start over here as the Death Knights. So I've never been in Northrend actually. And then we have the Broken Eyes, Sandalar, Pandaria. I did some Sandalar stuff as the Demon Hunter Blood Elf last year. That was new to me back then. And I've never done Broken Eyes or Dragon Eyes or Kilteras, Pandaria. Draenor, I've never been here, but I know it was added when the Burning Crusade released. It was new for the Burning Crusade in 2006, so it's pretty old. Azeroth, of course the original World of Warcraft had Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor. That's the classic version, and then Burning Crusade, as I said, added the Draenor stuff, and then Northrend, the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, this stuff. And then there have been a lot of other stuff. Mists of Pandaria added Pandaria. There were Broken Isles, Update, Sandalar, Dragon Isles, Kilteras, Casalgar. We have Outland. No, I was wrong. This was added with the Burning Crusade. This is Outland. It was added with the Burning Crusade. Draenor is the world of the orcs. It was added later, I believe. Shadowlands, I don't know much about. We have a lot of areas here too. Never been here. You can say I have only played in Azeroth. I believe I did play in Outland when I played the Legion expansion, I think. So I have played it if it's in the Legion expansion. Okay. Let's exit. Look out. Played enough for now. We'll continue later. I enjoyed playing the retail version of World of Warcraft using my old Paladin, doing completely new stuff that I haven't done before. It's like an old knight spawned from a different era and helping the Alliance in the future. I don't know what happened now. It takes forever to log out. Did I log out of the game, or did I go back to the character selection? I thought I would go back to the character selection. Who knows? Need to fix the skills so that they have different skills in all of these bars, and I need more attack skills and less of the buffs and defensive skills. Not forever logging out. Crash. Alright, thank you for watching, bye.